All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Sunday, and you know what that means. It is Slow Down Sunday. Yet again, we are back, and I'm realizing that time is flying by, and it's only a couple more weeks until Christmas, so it's time to get started here and there with some Christmas music. And what a way to kick it off with a little Slowdown Sunday, because I'm going to do one whole album that we listen to all the time here at Christmas time from one of our favorite artists. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about Aimee Mann and her album One More Drifter in the Snow, released October 31st, Halloween 2006. Her sixth album, her first holiday Christmas album, released on her own Super Ego record label. We love Aimee Mann in this house, seen her in concert several times. Love her music. Can't wait for her to come around again. It's been a long time since we saw her, so Aimee, if you're listening, come to Connecticut. Anyway, this is a great record, and it covers basically classics, and has two originals on there. And when it comes to Christmas music, if you guys were watching last year, my go-to spot are the classics. So we're talking Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Julie London. We're talking, all those great people there. Bing Crosby being one of my favorites. Early on in college, I got that Bing Crosby Christmas record, and I just would listen to that all the time. Those Time Life classics. Remember Time Life series? They had a Time Life Christmas box set that had all those great classic songs from the 50s and 60s. And that's where my music taste goes for Christmas. There's a smattering of stuff from the 70s and 80s that I like to listen to, but in general, that's the sweet spot for me. My sisters-in-laws were always trying to get me to get into Amy Grant's Christmas record, but it just wasn't my thing. It's just not my thing. So anyway, nothing against Aimee Grant, of course. So that's the same idea that she had. She was like, I'm going to do classic stuff. I'm going to do Johnny Mathis, 1958 Merry Christmas record. That's what my inspiration is. I love all this loungy stuff. The Charlie Brown Christmas, love that story. And that's what she did. So this whole album, you just play it from beginning to end. Starts with Jimmy Webb's Whatever Happened to Christmas. I mean, this is all great, just slow music to listen to. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Christmas Time was one of the originals written by her husband, Michael Penn, Sean Penn's brother. He wrote that one. That's a great song. Calling on Mary. Winter Wonderland, the classic there. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And the classic White Christmas. These are all awesome. She's just got this beautiful voice, and the arrangements are really good. The UK edition of this record has her version of Joni Mitchell's River, which I wish would play on Apple Music when they played this album, but it doesn't have that as the bonus track. You have to seek that out. But we love that song, River, and she does a beautiful job of that. And then our all-time favorite on this record is You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. What an arrangement on this with Grant Lee Phillips. This is just so good. You gotta listen to that today, like right now. They do such a wonderful job with it, and it's my favorite version of that song. It's just awesome. If you thought you didn't like that song or you were tired of it, listen to Aimee Mann's version and you will fall in love with that one all over again. So that is your assignment for today on Slowdown Sunday. If you're not listening to Christmas music yet, it's time to get started. Pull up Aimee Mann's One More Drifter in the Snow. You won't regret it. It's a good one today. Enjoy it, whatever you're doing. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.
With arsenic